I'm Sarah Burtch with Kingstonist News. Here are your top headlines today, June 8th, 2023. The Repeat Offender Parole Enforcement Squad has released the above photo and is asking for public assistance in locating the man pictured, who is wanted on a Canada-wide warrant as a result of his breaching conditions of his statutory release from custody. According to the Parole Enforcement Squad and the OPP, Richard Flood, 46, is currently serving a 4-year, 7-month, and 5-day sentence for 3 convictions. While those throughout Kingston and Frontenac County are already dealing with intense smoke and poor air quality as a result of the ongoing forest fires, news of a structure fire in South Frontenac Township was hardly welcome. But that news was even less welcomed by South Frontenac residents as they learned that Topper's Market, a longtime staple convenience store with an attached gas station, was up in flames. Luckily, all those inside the building when the fire started were able to escape without injury. The composition of an ad hoc trail committee became the subject of a somewhat complicated debate at the meeting of the Council of the Town of Greater Napanee on Tuesday, June 6, 2023. After establishing that the members of the ad hoc committee, rather than staff members, would report directly to Council, Mayor Richardson said it was important not to overcomplicate the issue, and he expressed confidence in the appointed committee. The special air quality statement issued by Environment Canada on Monday, June 5, 2023 remains in effect for the Kingston area. Local conditions were considered hazardous earlier today, according to Air Quality Ontario, with Kingston showing the highest level of air pollution in the province. The case of a local horse farm facing a number of charges under the Provincial Animal Welfare Services Act came back very briefly before the court Wednesday, June 7, 2023. Amanda Dowdall and Ryan Leduc, who operate Count Your Blessings Farm on Beechwood Road in Napanee, are charged under Section 23 of the Provincial Offences Act. A judicial pre-trial date had already been tentatively set for July 11, 2023 at 9 a.m. Summer's nearly here and the Princess Street Promenade is making a return to downtown Kingston. The one-day festival celebrates active living and community involvement and is set to kick off the season with its first event this Saturday, June 10th. From 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Princess Street will be transformed into a pedestrian paradise, stretching from Barry Street to Ontario Street. On Sunday, June 11, 2023, the ALS Society of Canada's Walk to End ALS will take place at Lake Ontario Park. The 5-kilometer walk, along with other walks happening across the province, raise funds to support critical ALS research across the country and enable ALS Canada to provide community support to people and families living with the disease in Ontario. With wildfire smoke continuing to envelop the Kingston area and much of eastern Ontario, the City of Kingston and community partners have made a number of locations available for community members to escape the very poor outdoor air quality. The locations and their hours of operation, as well as contact information, are available on our website. After a request for feedback from the community last month regarding the potential COVID-19 measures in local healthcare settings, Kingston Health Sciences Centre has implemented the next phase of its COVID-19 step-down plan. Masks will no longer be mandatory in most areas at KHSC sites, and physical distance will no longer be required. Masks will continue to be mandatory in the emergency department, children's outpatient clinic, and the urgent care center. 24/7 visiting hours will return at the KGH site to provide more flexibility for patients and their families. For more on these stories and other local news, please visit kingstonist.com and subscribe.